So we're driving through this area here, and I've never been able to get through this with my pickup or anything, and since I got the Jeep here I wanted to try it, and I'm not sure what kind of camping area I'll get into. Beautiful country. Let me turn it around. There was a burn in this area, but I can't see all of Mount Jefferson up there. We're going to go through that area straight ahead up here, and that's the area where it was real tight for my truck, and so I'll clue you in and hopefully we can get a good place to camp. This is my second big outing with the Jeep here. This is a pretty nice place to camp right in this area here. We're out of the burn area somewhat, and but I'm going to go and investigate further. Always come back. It's getting greener and nice, and that's what I was looking for. And the road is really good so far. Real dusty, but looks pretty darn good. So keep you in tune. Well, it looks like I've come to the end of the road, which is cool in a way that I got to the very end, but I actually wanted to go over there in that meadow on that little hillside over there, and there's no way to get through all this stuff. This is beyond the four-wheel now. And that hill up there would be a neat place to camp too, but it's across from the creek right there, Brush Creek, and I've been up there before and it's really beautiful, but you got to cross the creek. Now, unfortunately, there's no creek crossings for the Jeep right here, so I'm going to have to go back and reconnoiter a little bit. Well, here's my camp area I came up with, nowhere near close to where I was wanting to four-wheel a little bit. Never had to put the Jeep in the four-wheel at all, which was kind of disappointing in some ways. I wanted to have some fun a little bit, but I found this beautiful site. It's along Candle Creek over here, which I'll take you to, and I'm going to go explore right now as well and see if I can find a good game trail to put my camera up on. So come with me. So I wanted to know where this trail went to, because it was pretty well traveled, and I got pleasantly surprised going down through the thick not brush but thicket here, and it just seems like it's going nowhere, but just wait, it's really cool. And it forks right here. I'm going to take a left, and got this closed in old growth forest here. It's just really beautiful right here. There's a little grove over there. I'm going to take you down this way. And this is the creek. I'm not sure what kind of plant that is right there. It's awfully big. We have to walk across some water here. But it's worth it. This is really pretty. So, looking down the creek down there, see some flowers and stuff. And here's some trees going way up. Beautiful water. And then we go back up this way. Kind of a log jam up here. Went up around this earlier, and the water where that one log, I don't know if you can see it up there, comes across, but it's pretty deep. Might be a good place to bathe or swim in right there. But just gorgeous trees. Big, huge ponderosas. Really neat. And this creek down here, surprisingly, doesn't have any mosquitoes right now. There was a horsefly or two up by camp, but not that bad at all. But this is just a bushcrafter's paradise or whatever. But really neat. And I'm sure there's some little fish in here. I haven't been able to see any. And of course, I didn't think I was going to fish, so I didn't bring my pole. But really beautiful area. Next I'm going to look for a game trail. So I found a neat deer trail going right down to the water right there. And so I put my trail cam right down there. And the path comes right up through here. I'll zoom out. And this comes up this hill here. And so it comes from this direction down to the water. So hopefully I'll get something. I'm usually very unlucky, but you never know. I might actually get something this time. It's a well-worn track in the dirt down there, right where I'm pointing in the shade there. And it goes right directly to the water down there. And hopefully, we'll see. Getting these pieces of wood cut up for fire, at least in the morning. Got quite a few there. So I got some Indian paint konk, and I want to get it going as ember and then put it in a nest. I've got embers going, but they never stayed lit. Yeah, I got a pretty decent one this time right here. I'll transfer you to the pile over here more. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, so I'm going to get it where I know you can see it. Let's see, get it in the shade here.
Well, it's still going, but it's not doing very good. You can see the smoke in there. It's going, but it's not hot enough to catch the rest of the stuff. That's some really fine, good stuff.
Well, I'll let it go for a while. I'll turn off the camera, then turn it back on. Yeah, it's going better now, but I don't know if it'll still go anywhere.
Some of the grass on. That's a hard-fought battle.
Ooh, it's getting better. It's like the grass is going to catch. When I put it down, I think it'll go. Finally. Indian pink konk. I wouldn't suggest it, but it works. Just had to try the hawk this morning. I saw that stump. Also, some strawberries. Looks like they're ripe now, which I never seem to, see if I can hold it in the camera right here, never seem to get to. Fun stuff. Well, I found a new campsite back in here that is gorgeous, really tucked away, and I'll show you what I mean by the roads here. Hopefully I can hold the camera still enough, but it's really beautiful area. Got to go over some bumps here. There we go. Just really nice forest in here, heavy forested. Saw some deer pretty much straight ahead where I'm going right now, but I better pay attention to the road here. It's not four-wheel drive or nothing, but it's a little rocky. Yeah, this is coming out of the area, so it's even more dense and fuller up further. I'll keep looking for the deer in case I see them as we go out here. But just a beautiful area, and just tucked away. No one would ever know that it was here. That's what's neat about jeeping like this or whatever, getting out and seeing some of these places that you normally wouldn't go. I see the deer straight ahead here, right in that grove up there, but I doubt if you're going to be able to see them unless they take off out in the pasture there. And there's one in the grove in there. He thinks he's hiding. Maybe we can see him when we get out here. This is the main road coming up. Yep, well, anyway, it was fun finding that campsite. This is what the main road even is like out here, if you can call it a main road. But trees on each side. It's beautiful. Alder on the sides, and fir, and then pine up higher. Really fun place to go. I don't have a clue which way it goes, but gotta go somewhere. Just thought I'd take you along just for a real short stint here because it's so pretty. Man, really really high coverage of foliage, ground cover, etc. Look at those beautiful firs up there. Really nice. Now it's stretching out into a little bit wider area. We'll see where it goes.